It's a brutal era of endless war, providing the chosen tallyman of Nurgle, Epidemius, countless opportunities to spread, observe, and catalog the Plague Lord's myriad glorious diseases.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Epidemius campaign, and this is the follow-up to the episode that was supposed to be the 2-hour special, where I subsequently had recording issues, and so unfortunately I was not able to show everybody the second hour of that episode, which is kind of unfortunate because we did make some pretty good progress. Basically, Malakai ran away from us, so at this point, our main enemy is Malakai. We have sort of successfully out-strategized him, and in a couple of cases defeated him in battles as well. So we have, at this point, taken Altar of Spawns. I think that had already happened. I'm not sure if in the last video I got to show that we also took the Monolith of Flesh here. And, of course, down here we've got the Forbidden Citadel, which was owned. This was taken by Astragoth. Unfortunately for us, we ended up defeating that garrison but not occupying it, and then Astragoth walked in and took it, so sometimes that's going to happen. But anyway, at this point, Malakai is reduced to only a single settlement, which is this over here, Winter Pyre. I'll talk about that in just a second, but Malakai's own army is down here. All the way down here. Like I said, he's been kind of running away from us, avoiding battle, and at this point he's so far away that I basically left these settlements up here undefended because he's too far away to get there anytime soon. Now, we do want to still try to wipe him out at some point, but we do also have Throgg right here, and it would be okay with me if the two of them folded out a little bit. And then, of course, we have Astragoth as well. So we're going to kind of be sort of a fly on the wall, watching the wars as they continue down here. If we get an opportunity to, we will join into a fight. But I don't think we're strong enough with this army by itself to take on Malakai. And Epidemius, meanwhile, is preoccupied up here, as you can see. He has actually encircled Malakai's last remaining settlement, which has a very weak garrison and just this army. Not a weak army. This is the army again. I don't remember whether or not this was able to be shown in the last video or not, but this is the army that was up here threatening us up here, and then it turned around, ran away. Got in a fight down here and is now pretty badly beaten up, although they still have all these thunder barges and some flame cannons and such. Level 44 Lord, so definitely not a meaningless battle here, or not a one-sided battle, but I do expect us, this is Epidemius' army. We have taken some damage in some fights, but still have to figure we've got the overwhelming advantage here. And then to make it even more so, we're going to be pulling in this army of Throgs as a reinforcing army, as an ally army as well. So yeah, this should be us taking Winter Pyre. I'm going to start with that battle right after we come up here and talk about what's going on up here, which is basically I'm waiting for a rebellion to happen up here, and we've got an army poised to be able to take care of it. We're keeping an eye on Archaon, and we are also over here in the west keeping an eye on, if I can get over there. My empire is so humongous now, it takes a while to go from east to west. But yeah, we're keeping an eye over here on Valkia as well. We're not at war with either Archaon or Valkia, but we don't trust either one of them. And of course, our main armies are down here across the sea, so there's very little help that they would be able to do if we did go to war with any of them. So anyway, let's go ahead, like I said, start out with this battle up here. Shouldn't be too difficult of a battle. I can't remember. Yeah, this is not even going to be a minor settlement battle. It should just be a field battle. So, Pyrrhic victory, actually, if we were to auto-resolve it. That's pretty hilarious. We'd even lose a couple of units. I shouldn't say hilarious, because they do have thunder barges. It's not like they're weak. But what we're going to do, if possible, we are going to sit back and let the Norskins here absorb a lot of the damage. I don't know. We'll see what happens when we get in there. All right, let's go ahead and do it. All right, so the main thing is we need to decide what we're going to do about artillery. And I don't think I want to draw them towards us. So we're going to keep our artillery far enough back that they are not going to feel like they have to come towards us. We'll go ahead and take our most wounded, actually we'll take our only wounded units and set them back here. No reason to even get them too involved right away. We're going to take all of our unwounded Exalted Plague Bearers and put them in the front for now, but we'll adjust as necessary. And then we're just going to put Epidemius and our various heroes in the front lines, providing some leadership buffs. And of course they can fight fairly effectively. Let's go ahead and start the battle. It's going to take a minute, a little bit more than a minute for the reinforcements to come in. We're going to allow that to happen. And we'll start moving forward actually in just a few seconds here. But we're going to walk. So let's take everybody except for you. Start moving you forward like this. And now we'll up. Somewhere they summoned a unit, but it looks like they summoned him back there. Interesting. Okay, reinforcements have arrived, so a little bit of fighting going on back there. Going to probably just completely eradicate. You know what? Let's speed up. I probably don't want the Norskins to completely lose before we get a chance to contribute at all. Let's go ahead and get all of you all. Let's put you on 1 and lock that control group. 1s come up like this. You are still not close enough, huh? What can we shoot at here? Let's shoot at... Shoot at those hammerers. Oh yeah, those dwarves are in bad shape. The Thunder Barges are preoccupied with fighting the Norskins. That suits me fine. Norskins Got a War Mammoth now running around over there. I have to think that level 44 Dwarf Lord will be able to take on that War Mammoth, but for the most part, we're just going to be able to kind of sit back. And here, I tell you what we can do is we can contribute by doing that right there, hitting those Quarrelers with a summoned unit. Our Soul Grinder is now actually doing more damage to that Mammoth, probably. Okay, blow up. Blow up. What would be a good target at this point? No, keep hitting those hammers. That suits me fine. Victory is in our grasp. Those Thunder Barges are kind of wreaking a little bit of havoc there on Throgg, but you know what we should do is we should probably start shooting at the Thunder Barges. I don't know how hard it is to hit. Ooh, that one right there's almost dead. Don't know how hard it is to hit Thunder Barges with the Soul Grinder, but we are about to find out. And we also want to keep an eye on that Dwarf Lord and make sure he doesn't do anything to us. Okay, this is taking a little bit of damage there. 103, there we go. Down to 44. Pretty good leadership. There we go. That one's down. Let's go ahead and target. This one looks like it's got the next least amount of health. Now, at some point, I presume those Thunder Barges are going to win against the Norskins, turn around and come at us. But maybe not. At this point, they are going down. They're going down fairly quickly there, actually. And meanwhile, there are no... The enemy Dwarf Lord is not coming at us. He's hidden in there somewhere. This one is now down to 500 hit points. There we go. That one's down. It's working out really well. Okay. Let's go ahead and take out those organ guns. I don't want them shooting at us. And in fact, we'll do it like this. Let's go ahead and switch you back to firing at that Thunder Barge, and you all... Okay, there we go. There go the organ guns. They are shattered. Okay, we're almost out of ammo with our Soul Grinder. Let's actually hit this one over here. This one has less health. What do we have over here? Flame cannons. The Mammoth is about to break. This is kind of interesting here. I'm at this point very curious to see who's going to win between the Norskins and the Dwarfs. I'm assuming still the Dwarfs... Oh, nope. Shattered. Broken. Shattered. It's just the Dwarf characters at this point. It's all that's left. And this one's not melee. This one is melee. He's going to have to come towards our line. But this one won't. Are we out of ammo? We are almost out of ammo. Let's pull back. Okay, at this point, not... I accidentally got these. These needed to be back with 9s. Okay, our 1s here. We want you all to come forward. What do we have there? Miners with blasting charges. They're shattered. We're just going to ignore them. I didn't see what happened to the engineer, but it looks like it might be dead. Is this... Those are just Marauder Horse Masters. I have a hard time believing that they could take on that enemy lord. Okay, here we go. Well, that war mammoth is still alive. Let's go ahead and speed up at this point. It really is just going to come down to the one dwarf lord, and that's it. And let's see how his leadership is looking. His leadership is 100, so they're not going to break him. But this is quite interesting to see how much damage those horse masters have done. He did kill the mammoth. We'll keep inching forward here. He's almost in range. Okay, at this point, everybody on him. Not you. Not you, I don't want... There we go. Our grenades ought to eliminate him completely. There we go. No, 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 no! Don't stop blowing up our heroes. Okay. Alright. You can go ahead and heal. You can go ahead and heal, and I think we can end the battle. Alright, close victory. Really, game? You really think so? We didn't lose any units at all, of course. But whatever, okay. We're going to occupy it. I don't want a repeat of what happened with Astrogoth taking a city from us. Mount gained, that's good. We'll take that. Okay. And let's just go ahead and take a save of the game here. Don't want to have to do that again. Alright, go ahead and apply these skill ups. We've got Deadly Onslaught. I think I'll probably do... No, let me do Deadly Blade. We'll do Wound Maker as well, okay. Yeah, these guys are getting three levels. Okay, let's give you... Deadly Blade and Woundmaker. I have to decide which of these others I want to do. They are mutually exclusive. You get 2 skill levels. You've got Deadly Onslaught. We'll give you Deadly Blade. There we go. Okay. And you got 4. I don't need to do increase... Oh, you're the agent. You were only along to soak up some experience. We'll go ahead then and give you... I'll give you Spread Corruption for now, and maybe Hinder Replenishment. Zubor here, you... Unholy Resilience. Okay. Where are you, Azubor? Okay, right there. And this is where Yin, the Corpulent, is, which we'll use him in this battle against the Rebellion, but then after that I might pull him out and send him back down here because Epidemius wants to have Yin back in his army. That's the one weakness of this army, is we have no spellcasting in it. Now meanwhile, Winter Pyre, we're going to go ahead and level this up. I think it's pretty safe at this point. We're also... Ooh, we are a single point of public order away from having a rebellion. And if we did have the rebellion, I don't know which settlement it would occur at. And we've got 3 turns of this. So the question is going to be... Are we going to have the rebellion next turn? There's raiding going on here, but that will probably stop after this. I'm going to turn off the collect income for this turn, because this is going to bring us to minus 95. I feel like I don't want to push my luck with the rebellion in case it happens over here. If we can prevent it from... I'm not going to do the math right now, but if we can prevent it from happening, then I do want to do that, although... I could potentially get this army up here to help out. I really like the idea of keeping an eye on Malakai Malakai is actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Malakai is probably going to attack Doomkeep. And he will probably take it. I can't imagine he would lose that fight. But that is going to be... That is going to be Throgg's problem. For now, for us, we are going to come over this way and move Bilgefoot into position to deal with a rebellion. If it happens, we also just trespassed into Astrogoth's territory. That was probably not brilliant. Didn't really think about it. Does Astrogoth dislike us? That is an important question to ask right now. Well, he does. He actually quite dislikes us, but it is improving. However, I would not be shocked if he declares war on us. He's got 2 armies right here. They are in need of replenishment, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if he does. Okay. Meanwhile, what I actually wanted to check here, I want to look at the victory conditions here. Our short campaign victory, we need 6 occupy, loot, raise, or sack, and we need to finish off Malakai. I feel like both of those are not too far off, but we're not there yet. I want this agent to continue to keep an eye on Malakai. You, I believe I was moving you back up. Oh, never mind, you've already... Yeah, I talked about this in the previous episode. I realize I want my agents, my field agents, to be the ones roaming around, and the non-field agents belong in armies. Okay, I think we're okay for all of our armies. We're at minus 74 and getting worse here. That's a bit of an issue, and we cannot afford to level up right there. I did make a note to... I need to level up these buildings to increase my capacity for cultists and exalted heroes. I don't have enough, and I also need to do it. I need to do more. I think I talked about this in the part of the recording last time that that didn't come through. I need more of this building, this Warpstone Locust. What I actually need is to get up to the Warpstone Traps. That increases my capacity for Plague-Ridden and Chaos Sorcerers, which I desperately need more of those. So I'm not going to go through them all right now, but some of our settlements were actually already in the process of building that. And like right here, like I could go ahead and start doing it there, and I think maybe I wanted to do it here as well. We're getting really low on money now, however. Okay, and then in terms of our missions here, be at war with Archaon, capture and occupy the Tower of Torment, gain a substantial income. We're very far away from that. Raise or sack a settlement belonging to any of those factions. And then this is Cathay, Kislev Empire. Okay. All right. I think then we're just going to check our diplomacy. And then we'll go ahead and do an intern. Clan Molder. They're allied with Arbal and with Valkia. She probably would like, or no, I'm sorry, that's not Valkia. That's Azazel. Do we want to do this for 359? I don't think so. I think we're kind of comfortable not having any allies in this campaign. However, if we should thematically be allying with somebody, please do let me know. All right, I'm going to then go ahead and we're going to do an intern. Wait a minute, no, plagues. I could do a plague. Epidemius has an army plague that is the upkeep, which is what we want. Bilgefoot, upkeep, which is what we want. Pan the Infectious, upkeep. And Zubor does not have the upkeep. I could save some money by giving him that, except that upkeep is probably... Yep, upkeep is on cooldown, so never mind. I think we do want to keep spreading plagues. I could keep spreading them over here in Archaon's territory so that we get that number a little bit higher. So the Howling Citadel. Oh, never mind. Apparently we can't. I must have already done it too many times or something. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's go ahead and end our turn. Well, the good news is Astragoth did not declare war on us. They're not also moving very aggressively against Malakai.
Your commitment to our
Alright, Throgg wants some kind of a deal here. Nope. Alright, here comes Malakai. Yep, as expected, he's attacking Doomkeep, or is he... Yeah, he attacked it, okay. And he won, that's expected. So he's now back to a single settlement. And Throgg, you are not moving super aggressively towards him. Interesting. But you certainly have the upper hand now. You owe us a humongous favor. Okay. Technology researched. Rot, glorious rot. We'll take it. And we are about to have a rebellion up here. We knew about that. Nemesis Crown, another vision. Okay, that's fine. Skulltaker's legions, huh? Rank gained. Dirk Flinsberger. A couple buildings constructed. Okay, let's... One thing I do want to take a look at here is... Tamarkhan. We don't... I mean, we've got good relations with him.
You may approach Nurgle's favored one.
But we can't even offer any extra money to... I would really like to have better... Like, quite frankly, I'd like to confederate him, but... Anyway, we'll worry about that later. Okay, so Winter Pyre is now positive. 2 turns remaining in founding settlement here. We are in pretty good shape in terms of army replenishment here. All of these are being upgraded. I could probably start collecting income now. And this will start improving even with that. Our Nurgle corruption is at 100 already. Yeah, I think we'll do it. We need the money. Okay. So that brings us over here. This is Bilgefoot. We do know Malakai. Wow, he's somehow back up to... Somehow all those thunder barges got replenished.
I'll liberate you from life.
Okay, well, if we're not going to be needed to deal with a rebellion, that does mean we can leave this army over here where it might be able to help out against Malakai. I'm just looking to see what I want to do with my skill up. Possibly leadership. Possibly more hit points. But you know what I'm actually going to do? This is very unusual for me. I'm going to mentor. Okay. And let's change you then over to channeling stance. If I don't need him up here, and I really don't. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to bring him over here.
March on, children.
Refresh my memory, yes, we are trespassing in Throgg's territory as well. Okay. Probably kind of dumb for me to keep doing that. Pan the Infectious. You... You're kind of keeping the public order under control over here. Black Rock. I could allow another rebellion to happen once this army is over here to help deal with it. Oh, wait a minute. No, it shouldn't rebel because right now it's suffering a temporary penalty because of supplying a new settlement. Okay, now this is fine, although I don't love that I'm not getting any replenishment here. Even being inside this settlement, we're not getting any replenishment. Whatever, it's fine. It's not a big deal, Michael. Okay, let's leave you there. We're going to keep bringing you up. Oops. Keep bringing you up this way.
First, the vetted baptism.
Okay. You... Okay, we lost track of Valkia's army.
Cultist of the plague god.
But at the very least, she does not appear to be moving aggressively towards us. That's fine. Okay. Agent Harold, you need to stay here.
The malignant march.
Zubor, you need to... I'm going to leave you in March stance so that you can get that trait if you don't have it. Which I don't see it. Nope, okay. I always forget what that trait is called, but anyway, you know, the one that you get from spending multiple turns in March stance. So I'm just going to leave him in March stance in hopes that he'll get that. And Epidemius, like I said before, we're going to leave you here to keep this public order, to keep this from rebelling, because I can't deal with a rebellion where I don't know where it's going to be. So I think we're actually all squared away here. We're not really doing all that much this turn. I do want to check the hero situation. Yeah, I still can't do any more Plague Riddens or Chaos Sorcerers. Yeah, or... Oh, nope, I could do Chaos Sorcerers, just I need to be able to afford them. Okay. Well, we're slightly in the green. And what I could probably do, like right here, at this point, we probably can do this. Income from all buildings plus 10%. And we can go ahead and boost the spread and the duration for 450. Why can I not? Why can I not do it? Oh, Michael, you need 3. Oh my goodness. I am losing my mind here. Okay. I guess what we'll do is we'll go... Doesn't really matter which of these two we do. But we can also, since it's a settlement plague, we may as well take the construction cost here. I think we'll go with weapon strength, construction cost. There we go, infect. That's probably why I couldn't do it last turn as well. Okay, so that has helped our money situation out a bit as well. Okay. Hero not moved. Yep, you stay right there. That's fine. Lord not moved. Yes, we know. Okay. Imminent rebellion. Yes, we know. Cold upgrade. Yes, we know. Research. Here we go. Okay. We've got... Oh, I just spent too much to be able to afford this. Well, we'll do it next turn. This right here or this right here for now. Or... Soldiers of Pestilence, Eye Rot, Incubation. Construction costs minus 10% for infrastructure buildings. Yeah, we'll do that, but if I remember to next turn, I'll switch over to the other one. Alright, let's go ahead, check our diplomacy again. Nope, still not much going on. Alright, let's go ahead and do another end turn here. Okay, Astrogoth appears to not be doing anything. Alright, here's Malakai. Heading west. Interesting. Wiping out an army, okay. Why that army did not retreat, I don't know. Maybe it was in march stance. Okay, Throgg, you have an opportunity here to take Doomkeep back, and for some reason you are not seizing it. Okay. We got a rebellion, successful be at war with Legion of Damnation. This is Azazel. Maybe. We'll think about it. Got some buildings constructed, but one of our plagues must have worn off because our income plummeted here. Yep, it's Epidemius. You need the upkeep plague again. That's a higher priority than anything else that we can do. I think I'll go ahead and give you the Fleshy Abundance spell. Yeah, that works for me. Let's go ahead and increase the duration. effect.
Straight from the
Okay.
Overhaul.
Yep, now our money situation's back to looking a little bit better. And let's see here. Speaking of money, we can build. What does this do? 200 income versus 200 income. Well, we'll go ahead and build that. Why not? That will definitely help with our money. And meanwhile, then, we're only at +5.
Plague counter.
But we do have 1 turn remaining here. If I pull him out, we're going to lose that military presence of 6. So we would start losing public order. Why do we have -8 from buildings?
1, 2,
Something... am I just forgetting something really obvious? I don't know why we're getting -8 from buildings. Okay, well, it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and put you into encampment stance
Of a busy day.
and move you
For
a little bit more this way. Public order here is a little bit more under control. This agent, I want you to stay there. Gerhardt, I want you to keep coming up this way.
They will march
Join
with
that
joy.
army. So here's... I think what I want to do then is I actually want to get this
I'll
agent
liberate you from life.
down here.
March for Earthfather.
Make sure we continue to have eyes on Malakai. So this agent can keep eyes on him, and this agent will keep eyes on Doomkeep there. Okay, works for me. You can basically continue to hang around here. You can continue to hang around here. We still just... we don't see Archaon doing much of anything.
The Fly Lord's chosen.
Okay, time for us then to deal with the rebellion. And that may end up being all that we'll have time for here. Oh, it's just a bunch of Chaos Warhounds. This will be interesting. Certainly shouldn't be too much of a problem for this army. Decisive victory. We'll go ahead and fight it, of course. Pretty bland terrain. Start deployment. Okay, so they have to come towards us because we have the artillery. So we'll just set up back here from... I tell you what, we'll do this. We'll put you just inside range of being able to hit them. Put everybody else up there. I think I'll put my characters more in the back, except for Yin. Start battle, move forward. Doesn't really matter to me who he shoots at. Looks like he's missing pretty badly regardless of who he's shooting at. Okay, Yin. Let's go ahead and do a rancid visitations on that enemy lord, I suppose. Okay, it looks like they're gonna actually try to swing around the flank over here. Let's go ahead and do... actually, launch that. There you go. Now you can get in there on it. Okay, they're about to come to inside the range of our... Okay, pull away. I don't want you getting blown up by our own plague grenades. Yeah, they're melting over here. That's to be expected. You two. Okay, over here. Yeah, this is pretty straightforward. These guys are about to melt. I presume. Are we going to throw at them here, guys? There we go. That's looking better. Yeah, and I want you to go ahead and... No, don't do that. Do this, though. Yin, you better get out of there. There you go. You can get in on them. There we go. That should do it. Oh, nope. Yep, that'll do it right there. Nope, these guys are coming back. Okay, that probably will do it. Nope, now these guys are coming back. Okay. Alright, I'm just trying to do this, see if we can get out of this without suffering any casualties at all. Just for cleanliness sake, I guess you could say. Go ahead and try to... Never mind, they're shattered. Okay, right here. Broke. There we go, okay. That'll do it. Oh, just realized their armies are going to survive. The army is going to survive. Oh, well. Okay, I just now noticed we are currently the Reckoners of Mortality. Alright, a little bit of money. I think we'll just take even more money here. No reason for any of these other options.
An offering to the Plague Lord.
And he's close enough that we should just be able to run him down. And I will go ahead and auto-resolve this second battle. It's going to be just the same as the one we just fought. And in that one, we didn't suffer any casualties at all. And this time, there are even fewer of them. And yet, I'll bet you we suffer casualties now. Nope, we didn't. Okay, cool. This time we will take... Nope, we're still going to take the favor. Okay. Now, what that means... This is still a concern. Public order here is still definitely a concern. We're going to move this army into the settlement for now to help a little bit with the public order. Actually, it helps quite a lot with the public order, doesn't it? And I will leave Yin... Now, I'm going to pull Yin out. I think Yin is needed down here more than he is up there. And we do get some skill ups. Let's go ahead and give you Lightning Strike. And... which of these have I been choosing? I'll worry about that later. Okay, never mind. And the Cultist, increased mobility. Okay. And we're still doing pretty well here now with the public order situation. Okay. I think I still have a little bit more time remaining. I do hate having to leave Epidemius up there for the moment. Why did I not move you any farther? Oh no, I moved you where you would still be reinforcing, within reinforcement range of the settlement and the army. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, Epidemius is not doing a whole lot of good being up here, but he's needed for the public order. I guess. so this is definitely going to be Clan Mulder. Right there. Wouldn't mind taking... Actually, no, that's not even a good climate. I was just going to say I wouldn't mind taking this next province, but actually 2 of the 3 settlements are not very good for us, so never mind. Okay, I can live with leaving Epidemius here for 1 turn, I suppose. Let's go ahead then and check our diplomacy. Military access. I think we do want to do this. We want to be nice to Arbal because he's quite strong.
You'd make a worthless and glad to be done.
And we need the money anyway. Okay.
Slayer.
And if we take a look at Astrogoth, still improving, but he still doesn't like us very much. And he's only at war with Malakai. It's a little bit of a concern. Oh, and he's allied with Tamarkan and with Azazel. Interesting, okay. Alright, well, we don't want to go to war against all of those guys right now, that is for sure. We've been able to be successful in this campaign largely because we've limited the number of enemies we've had to fight at the same time. You have 3 more turns remaining on your plague. You are no longer you no longer have the plague. I need to rectify that, but I can't do it for another Another 3 turns. Yowza. Okay. Well, it is what it is. What about you over here? Same. Okay. Alright, well, we'll make do as best we can. We do have a little bit of money. We could do... Don't really want to do that. Don't want to prioritize that. Well, we need to save some money so we can build the control building here, probably. Right here. We could do some more leveling up, although that's going to burn through almost all of our money. This is the control building. I'll come back to that one here. This one, we're still losing public order. This one, we're gaining public order. We do need to get this up. This is for growth, not for public order. And right here, we got public order problems almost everywhere, don't we? This is going to cost another 1,700. I want to do it, but I'm not sure it should be the priority right now. Even when our Nurgle corruption is at 100, we don't have any penalties because of the slower expansion mod. And we've got 2 different control buildings built, and we are still losing public order. Now it's telling us a -4 because of buildings. I don't know what that is all about. That's why we're suffering a negative, though. I don't know what's causing that. Well, without knowing what's causing it, I can't really do much about it. I guess we'll go ahead and level this up. Monolith of Flesh or Altar of Spawns. We'll do Altar of Spawns. Okay. Now, in terms of our time, we're just about out of time, I think. I guess I'll do one more in turn. And then call it an episode. And if a battle for some reason breaks out over the in turn, then I'll do that in the next episode. Alright, let's do it. Okay, that's very interesting. It looks like Elspeth is encroaching upon Azazel. Malakai is in March Stance. He's going to attack Throgg. Throgg, you are going to retreat, I presume. Indeed, okay. Somehow Malakai, with that one settlement that he just took over, so it can't possibly be even a tier 3 settlement, somehow he can still afford 2 full stacks of probably top tier units. Okay, Throgg, here is your big chance. I think, Throgg, you can take Doomkeep if you set your mind to it. And looks like he might even try to. He might bring 3 armies into this fight. Very interesting. Okay, I'm impressed, Throgg. Okay, I'm not so impressed anymore, but you did do some damage. The question is just how much damage did you do? Is it enough for us to launch an attack? Okay, ready for duty. That's a Lord. Twisted Towers, okay. That's good, we'll take that. Ah, that's an army plague, not a settlement plague. Something in the water, just Nurgle corruption. Okay, that's fine. Got some buildings built. Our money situation is back to looking a little bit more controllable here. Public order here. Starting to improve. Epidemius is at full health. Bilgefoot, this is... Okay, before I do anything at this point, I don't want to get started in the middle of a turn because we're out of time, but we could attack. Holy cow, did... Throgg actually did so little damage that they're at full health.
Ready to face your doom.
Wow. Wow, that's really terrible, Throgg. You ought to be absolutely ashamed of yourself. This is crazy. How did he manage to do that little amount of damage? But if we take a look at... Ooh, Azazel's in bad shape here. Very bad shape. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, if we look at Malakai's... He doesn't look all that strong. So he's vulnerable. And then Throgg also pretty vulnerable. Not looking good at all. And Throgg is also only at war with Malakai. Okay, well this is interesting because they still look reasonably strong. What about the garrison?
You're not worth the fight.
The garrison's pretty weak. Okay. We could still consider making this attack. We would have to do...
Low temperature.
We can't do Lightning Strike because we don't have Lightning Strike.
Father blesses me.
But we would not have... If we attack
Ready to face your doom.
up here instead of this army in the middle, we would not have to deal with Malakai. However, if we occupied the city, then we definitely would. However, it might be worth launching this attack, sacking the settlement, and then retreating. The problem is we would probably be within range for Malakai to attack us. Which I don't know whether we would want it to have that or not. I don't know. Anyway, we'll think about it. We'll decide that at the beginning of the next episode. For now, thanks everybody so much for watching, and we will see you then.